Hello, my name is Bridget C. Williams. I'm the author of Adjusting Your Lifestyle book series. Learning and training are an ongoing process, and they go hand in hand. When you run a business, you are constantly learning through training and in person or online. The world is a big place, and things are constantly evolving. Having new skills will open up doors and initiatives for you. Learning never stops and is continual. If you want to expand or become a mover and a shaker, you have to be constantly learning through training, and it's a benefit to you. Be open to new platforms which will benefit your business in the long run, or if you're doing this personally, for yourself personally. When you are learning, you are growing, which is a great thing. Community outreach locally, globally will help you to improve or improvise future initiatives. Be innovative in your processes and be open to new perspectives even when it's not your own and somebody's giving you advice. Use it so it can and grasp hold of it and take it and run with it. You are never too old to learn new things. Your brain starts to think differently when you are learning new things. Learning is the will of changing your mind and process. When I personally am learning, I can and I could, and if I'm not, I could lose out on a lot of different arrays of opportunities. When I am not training, you can possibly miss out on a number of different things that may not come around again. So it's something to think about. You should not become stagnant in your views and beliefs. Allow the new ideas to stimulate processes to infuse your mind. Learning new things for me is like an injection of empowerment endorphins. Learning can manifest into so many beautiful and unbelievable possibilities. I think futuristically, that's just who I am. Where am I and what do I want my business to look like in the future, or what do I want my life to look like in the future? It is not just about me. It's about me helping others as well. That's a whole gamut. It's about where do you see yourself? What do you want to have? What do you want to accomplish? What is your next steps? So start doing your training on how you want your future to look. Things like if you're a business, look at business plans, agreements, coaching, global, networking, and don't be afraid of money. Human resources, incorporated, marketing, sponsorships, multimedia, grants and funding. I know some people that run businesses, but they have a fear of the amount of money that they would like to have. So if you look at your value and look at how much time and work you are putting into your preparation, your materials, and it takes time for you to do that. So look at your value and maybe put a price on it from that. Training. You would be amazed at things that pass you by when you don't do this. This will increase your expertise and exposure. New skills can be ultimate cornerstone to improvising, innovating, and creating the platform that people want to hear about. For you, this is definitely a winning situation for you, and if you're working for a company, for the company. Training initiatives. Look at workshops, classes, TEDx, Facebook, webinars online, things like that, or and so much more. Or use your mentors. Pick your mentors' brains because they are like infused with so much information. So let's talk about product knowledge. I would use the bank, for instance, constantly changing financial products. Where I used to work for the bank, we had new products each week and had to learn the product before taking the call. This was continual and constant. What is embarrassing is when your clients or customers know more about the product than you do. That is really embarrassing. Communication for any company is imperative and should be dialogued to employees for the betterment of their staff and the company. If you have new products, it is so important for your staff to be aware of it, know about it, and trained on it so that they can move forward. Training and development. What they fail to understand are the underlying benefits of these continuous training sessions and how they contribute to the organization in the greater scheme of things. Benefits of conducting these programs are far greater and long lasting. It is imperative to invest in employees and training and development. Not only do training programs help employees avoid making mistakes, that results come from lack of information and knowledge, but they also help the company increase employee retention, gain loyalty, ultimate boost organization and productivity in the company if the if you as a staff are given the opportunity, or companies are given staff opportunities to do this. Training can be done through Lunch and Learns, which is an amazing platform. This will not affect the staff work time. It's done during lunch, where you provide the lunch, of course. It's a great way to connect and is a effective way of building team engagement because people then get to know each other, and it also helps the company to understand people more on an individual basis as well. A training program allows you to develop and strengthen the skills of your employees that need or should improve upon. It's help reduce weak links and ensure the same mistakes are not repeated again. It is a great way to address issues at the right time and ensure organizational productivity is not compromised. Increase satisfaction. Access to continuous training programs and workshops shows that employees that they are valued. They feel appreciated, challenged, and satisfied toward their job. It helps them move up the learning curve and work harder. Continuous training empowers employees. It gives them a confidence that they are abreast of new developments and have stronger understanding of the industry. This confidence pushes them to perform better and think of new ideas to excel. It increases the employee performance, leads to increase the organization or company's productivity as well. People tend to stay longer if they are equipped to do their job. They tend to be happier. So it's something to think about. Downfalls of not training your employees. Untrained employees tend to be unhappy and they'll go elsewhere. Employees feel inadequate, underachievable, or unsupported. And in the long run, you don't want this because this will affect company's productivity. Untrained workers have a production value. The quality of their work is lower and less valued. The quality in performance is lower than it could be or should be if they're not given the proper tools to move forward. Untrained workers are inefficient, and it's no fault of their own if they're not given the tools. Um, So more time and more money is spent when employees aren't fully or properly trained to perform their task or to fulfill their responsibilities. Lost time, money due to mistakes. When an untrained worker makes a mistake, the time and materials used are lost because you have to repeat, and then again they're going to have to start from square one. The work then goes, then, sorry, the work then has to be done again. So think of the amount of money that you're losing when you have to, when people are not trained and they make mistakes, and if they're not given the appropriate, it's a win-win situation for the company if the staff are being trained and they're learning. This is going to benefit the company in the long run and the individuals personally. Have a great day and take this as food for thought.